We are live, and we want to talk about one thing. I know it's disturbing so many people. Our previous video has been disrupted, but if you are watching this on replay, just know that we had a previous video disrupted because of one issue or the other with our recording. Otherwise, I wanted to show people how to get cheap flights to whichever country you want to go into. And one thing I know, the World Cup is going on, and I know so many people are booking flights to go to Qatar and watch the football, which is going on there, and so many other things which are happening alongside the World Cup. And for you to get cheap flights, you need to know where to look for them. Otherwise, you'll be paying a lot of money for flights without knowing that you can get cheap flights, cheap accommodation, and cheap transport from point A to point B while traversing the world. Otherwise, I know this is not a common website. Many people are not known about this website because it's not shared a lot, because corporate interest, they don't want you to know about this because their profit margins will become small. So I'll share this video, this website, in a few minutes. Otherwise, if you are new here, just know that we are so big in other platforms like TikTok. We are 100 and something thousand followers. We want to also grow this channel to such heights. So if you are new here, just consider subscribing. If you are watching replay, you can write a comment down here. I'll be responding to those emails. Otherwise, you can go to that website, try and see how it will help you traverse the world at a fraction of the fee you'd pay using other platforms. Otherwise, the website gives you an option of hotels, booking for a hotel, and it also gives you an option of booking for a flight from point A to point B, maybe from your country to another country, and pay some little money. The website is called arhilla.com, and I'd want to share it here so that me and you can try and see what the website provides. Yeah, I'm trying to bring it on top here so that you can see it's already shared. It's already running on the screen. That is the website. It's arhilla.com. Otherwise, if you want the long form content of the website, I'll be sharing it down here in the description of this video. I want to put it on full screen so that whoever will be watching this video will get the same benefits as people who are already here. So that is the website. It's arhilla.com, for me to repeat. And I'll go into the website and try and book a flight from, let's say, Nairobi. You can write whichever city or town or country. Let's say, for example, Kenya. You want to get a flight from Kenya to maybe Doha, Qatar. Let's see what it brings, and you can select the date. Maybe 17th of December 2021. You can also let's say 17th. No, it's the return date. We can select that you want to come back on 25th. I know that will be a little bit. You can also come here and select that you are traveling alone. If you are traveling 2 people, you can add 1 person there. But if you are just alone, you leave it that way. Children under 12 years and infants, there are those options. They also affect how much it's going to charge you. In that case, you press search and you wait for the results to populate your screen. So in this case, let me see. I know it's the festivities, so it will be a little bit expensive at this point. It's searching, as you can see here. It's already searching here, down here. It's already searching, so we are waiting for it to complete the searching so that it gives us a better deal. It's a return ticket from Nairobi, Kenya to Qatar and back. For those people, maybe you want to go and watch the football, the World Cup, you can get these flights at a fraction of the amount you would have paid for a flight. And the cheapest we could get right now is 963 US dollars. That is roughly 100 something thousand Kenya shillings. That will allow you to go to Qatar and back during these festivities. Otherwise, if you don't want to get an expensive flight, and the reason for going to that country is not timed, you can select for a date which is a little bit further. So let's say, for example, you want to go to Qatar at around, let's say, March 1st, and come back on April 14th, let's say April 15th, and then you search for it. That is 2023, and the charges might be a little bit cheaper than the one for during the festivities, which is around December, when the cost is very, very high. Yeah, wow, you can see the difference right now. A return ticket from Nairobi, Kenya to Doha, Qatar, during the previous search, it was like 90 something, 900 something US dollars. Right now, it's only 539 US dollars. That's a difference of around 30 something US dollars. So, I mean 300 and something US dollars, I mean. Right now it's 539, so that is around 60,000 or 56 Kenya shillings. 56,000 Kenya shillings, a flight from Nairobi, Kenya to Doha, Qatar and back. So for any city you want to, you can check, be it Accra, Ghana. You just need to come here and write Accra, Ghana, for example, and you can populate, you can search, and it will populate the screen for you to see how much you'll pay for a flight from maybe from Accra, Ghana. We are waiting for it to populate the screens with the search results. And from Accra, Ghana, I think it's already showing us search results. The cheapest you can get round trip is 673 US dollars. If you check other platforms, other websites, they give you a more and more expensive flight options. But when you use this website, which is ariela.com, you get affordable flights. So let's go and search for, let's use the same website and search for hotels. We are done with the flight. You can search, for example, Qatar, let's say, for example, and as you have seen, let's say Doha, Qatar, you want to check in at around the same time you travel, let's say, for example, March 2nd to March 3rd, 2023, one guest. Yes, so let's search. And you can also change the currency you are using to search to your own currency here, because you can see it's in pounds, and you can change it to US dollars, for example. That way you'll be able to get a feel of the fee in maybe US dollars. There's an hotel which is charging $225 US dollars per night. That's actually a bit expensive. That should be on the higher side. Stenga Hotel Doha, you get one for 128 US dollars. That's per night. 171, 458. It varies. Even you can get one for 82 US dollars. You see the hotel how it is. You can go ahead and open the link and see what it provides. Otherwise, it's giving you discounts, deals. There's one in Premier in Doha Airport, which is for one night you are paying 63 US dollars. So for people who want to go and visit that country, or whichever country you want to visit, you can check hotels in those countries, and I'll also show you how comparably cheap hotel space is in Mombasa, Kenya, for example. Mombasa is a coastal town in Kenya. So let's see how we can get how much the hotels charge. So for people who are also in Kenya, you can also use this option to look for cheap accommodation in Mombasa whenever you want to travel down to the coast. And then there's Golden Guest House Meritini. It's $18 US dollars per night, one person. Jambo Village is $34. Nyali Sun Africa, $80, and the list goes on and on and on. And you can search a hotel space for your liking, I mean. And you can also select whether you want apartments, hotels, a bed and breakfast, guest house, hostel, lodge, other, because hostels, they are definitely cheaper. You can do that and get hostel space. It's already sold out because they are cheap. But you can also, if you're a solo traveler, you can go to this house. It's a Congo house hostel. Is a $12 per night per person. So if you are traveling on a budget, you can consider using these cheap options. Otherwise, if you are new, it's the first time you're watching this video, consider subscribing, share this video, like it before you leave, so that we get more people to this channel. Thank you for being with me. Consider checking other videos. I'll attach the link to this for this website down here, so you'll be able to book hotels in cheap places. Thank you. Watch another video as you exit. Thank you.